Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, and there I want you to go and read this forecast in more detail, and you can contact me through the website there as well, because I do have an eclipse special. So come find me. So today I want to talk about the full moon lunar eclipse on October 8th. Now I'm also going to go through all the signs with this one, so I will be doing 12 separate videos. Come and find the one that's right for you. The beginning part will be the same in every single one of them because I want to give you the heads up on what this eclipse is about. Let's get started. So the new moon full moon lunar eclipse October 8th, it's in the sign of Aries at the 14th degree. Now right off the bat, that's been a sensitive number through the whole year, and especially since the April eclipses and the April cardinal cross. Cardinal cross is those four cardinal signs: Aries, Libra opposition, and that Cancer, Capricorn. This eclipse is a full moon. The sun is in Libra and the moon is in Aries, and it's at that same degree, right around that it's the 14th degree. The cardinal cross was at 13-14 as well. That means back at smack dab in the middle of April, in between the two eclipses we had back then, we had the set off of the cardinal cross. Cardinal meaning initiating action. Where are these 4 points in your own astrology chart? Now you do need to know the time of day that you were born to really set this up in perfection. So for perfection, but in the general sense, we'll go into the details what it means for each zodiac sign. In the meantime, back to what the Aries energy of this full moon lunar eclipse is all about. And again, it is all about personal choices within the dynamic of relationships. Full moons are always about relationships. That's why we're here on this planet, is to understand ourselves, learn who we are through the catalyst of others, so we are able to see ourselves as a reflection or a projection, right, of those people around us. So keep that in mind. So what I want you to think about and look at in your own personal life, whether you even care where this goes on in your 12 houses or not, is irrelevant. The main energy is all about what do you want to do within your relationships. Are you in the right relationship? You need to ask yourself these questions. Is this relationship too overwhelming? Is there not enough interaction? What is going on in your relationships and partnerships? Now, they typically are the intimate relationships because it's the Libra energy where the sun is at. So that usually is our typical and our intimate relationships. But if you're not in a relationship, then you might be working on why you're not in one. Are you not willing to open up? Are you not willing to be a partner? All of these questions need to come into our heads. You don't need me to list everything because you're grown up and you can decide what a relationship means to you. This eclipse is all about making that apparent to each and every one of us in our own way, and the way that we receive information. Because wherever this is happening in your astrology chart, that is always the area where you have 14 degrees of Aries, where this eclipse is. So this is not new location or new information. This is information that has been coming up time and time again. So eclipses, the full moon is all about releasing and letting things go. So as we build to this eclipse, it's important that if something is truly giving you a difficult time, you look at it, you face it, and you decide how much is it worth hanging on to, or is it time to truly let it go. So this eclipse will reignite that cardinal cross, like I said in the beginning. And so when it reignites that cardinal cross from April, I want you to take a look back and see what was going on for you in April, what changed for you in April, what were you initiating for new things, have they worked out? It's been a few months since April, so is it working out or is it not working out? So I'm going to leave you with that, and then what I'm going to do next is do 12 separate videos. So this is going to be at the beginning of every single video, and I'm going to tell you what it means for each zodiac sign. All right, thank you, and please hang on. Namaste. Welcome, Aquarius. This is for you if you are an Aquarius or if you have Aquarius as a rising sign. So This lunar eclipse is in your solar third house, and that is all about communication. So it could be that you have not had an opportunity to say what you need to say. All right? When the moon comes into that area as an eclipse in Aries, that is all about the self, and let me express myself through my communication. Usually it's through talking, but if you need to express yourself through writing or some other fashion, then this is the time to do it. All right. The opposite side of this eclipse is that the sun is in Libra, and it is over in your ninth house. I was just looking at my notes. It's over in your ninth house, and that ninth house is all about foreign areas. It's about foreign travel. It's about expanding my awareness and really getting to know and think beyond the scope of a very limited mindset, a very fixed mindset. So this eclipse in the third house wants you to increase your communication within the dynamic of your local neighborhood. You know, your siblings and anybody in your area, whether it's political, you might even be interested in some political activities that are local things, all right? You know, little mayors and little state people and city people and things like that. So all of that local stuff is very, very important. So use that and do that and work that energy, all right? Mercury will be retrograde up in your ninth house along, you know, up there where the sun is at this point in time during the eclipse. And so that means that any long distance travel that has to happen might be something that is delayed or very, very difficult. So it's important, I think, for you who are an Aquarius that you stay closer to home just for the month of October. It just will be easier. You don't have to. It's always about choice, of course. But it might be better if you were to stay home. So it's not going to be like the end of the world or anything. It's just going to be frustrating traveling for you in particular. So I'm going to leave you with that. Come to my website, nhastrologer.com. I do have an eclipse special going on. And if you do know your birth time and you want more specifics, because forecasts like this are very general in nature, so please come to my website. And if you like, hire me for a session and come back again. I will see you here in another couple weeks and do another forecast then for the next eclipse that we have on October 23rd. All right, thank you very much. And I want to say blessed be and namaste.